Chosen ones, get ready, because what I'm about to share is not just powerful, it's life-changing. There are forces that have been trying to stop you for generations, but they failed. Why? Because your purpose is too great, your legacy is too strong, and what's coming next is something the world isn't ready for. If you are watching this video right now, it is not by chance. God brought you here because something extraordinary is about to unfold in your life. The battles you've faced, the struggles you've overcome, and the challenges that tried to break you, they were never just about you. They were about the dynasty you are creating, the legacy that will rise through you, and the unstoppable impact you are destined to make. The universe has aligned for this exact moment. You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to lead, to inspire, and to break the cycles that held your bloodline captive for too long. Everything you have endured was preparation for something greater. Your children, whether biological or spiritual, will carry the fire you've ignited and take it even further. The world isn't ready for what's coming, but that doesn't matter because your destiny is already set in motion. Before we dive into this divine revelation, take a moment to do 3 things. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment the number 99. This will send a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy of this message. And remember, if you are truly a chosen one, your spirit already knows that this message is for you. Stay with me until the end, because your life is about to change. Your bloodline is anointed. The power within you is not just for you. It will be passed down to future generations. Chosen one, you were never meant to walk an ordinary path. From the moment you took your first breath, a divine force was already working through you. The struggles, the victories, and even the pain, it's all part of something much greater than just your own journey. This isn't just about you. It's about an entire lineage that will rise because of your existence. Your ancestors dreamed of this moment, and now it's you who carries the torch. Your presence in this world is no accident. Every challenge you've faced, every battle you've won, has been preparing you to break barriers that generations before you couldn't. You are the first in your bloodline to step fully into your divine calling. The energy flowing through you is ancient, powerful, and unstoppable. And what you do with it now will determine the future of those who come after you. Think about it. Why do you feel this deep sense of purpose? Why does it seem like you've always known you were different? It's because you are. The anointing on your life is a generational gift, one that must be honored and cultivated. Your children, whether biological or spiritual, will inherit this legacy, but it starts with you. What you choose today will echo through eternity. And that's exactly why you face so much resistance. The enemy doesn't attack what isn't a threat, but if you think the battle has been fierce so far, wait until you see what comes next. They tried to stop you. Your enemies knew that if they could break you, they could stop the greatness destined for your lineage. Chosen one, you faced battles that most people wouldn't survive. The setbacks, betrayals, and obstacles weren't random. They were strategic. There are forces that recognized your power long before you did, and they've been trying to dim your light ever since. They thought that if they could discourage you, if they could make you question yourself, they could silence the destiny that's been written for you. But here you are, still standing. Every time you got close to a breakthrough, something or someone tried to block your path. It wasn't just bad luck. Those moments of hardship were carefully placed to make you doubt your mission. And yet, despite it all, you kept moving forward. That's because the power inside you is greater than any opposition. You weren't just built for this, you were chosen for it. And that's what terrifies them the most. You see, the battle was never just about you. It was about stopping the generations that will come after you. If they could break you, they could stop your legacy before it even began. That's why you had to endure storms that others never faced. That's why your journey has been tougher than most. But here's the truth. What was meant to destroy you only refined you. You're stronger, wiser, and more unstoppable than ever. And now, the tables are turning. The same forces that tried to block you are about to witness something they never saw coming. Your children will be game changers. Whether biological or spiritual offspring, those who come after you will carry your divine mission even further. Chosen one, everything you're doing right now is laying the foundation for something far bigger than yourself. Your journey, your struggles, and your victories are not just about you. They are shaping the destiny of those who will come after you. Whether it's your biological children or the people you inspire, your impact will echo through generations. You are not just changing your own life. You are creating a ripple effect that will shift the course of history. Look at the greatest legacies the world has ever seen. Leaders, visionaries, revolutionaries, they all had one thing in common. They paved the way for those who came after them. That's exactly what you're doing now. Your wisdom, your resilience, and your faith are being passed down like sacred knowledge. The seeds you plant today will grow into something far greater than you can imagine. You're not just raising children, you're raising warriors, thinkers, and history makers. And here's the best part, your children will go even further than you. The battles you've fought will make their path easier. The struggles you've endured will turn into wisdom that guides them. Where you faced resistance, they will find open doors. And where you had to fight for a breakthrough, they will step into blessings without hesitation. The next generation is going to be stronger, bolder, and even more powerful. And that's exactly why the attacks have been so relentless. Because the enemy isn't just afraid of you, he's terrified of what's coming next. The attacks were never just about you. The spiritual battles you've faced were designed to block the rise of your legacy before it could even begin. Chosen one, have you ever wondered why your life has been filled with so many unexpected battles? It wasn't just about slowing you down, it was about stopping what you represent. You carry something far too powerful to go unnoticed. The struggles, the betrayals, the moments where you felt like giving up, none of it was random. The enemy saw your potential long before you did, and they've been trying to take you out ever since. Think about the times when everything seemed to fall apart right before a breakthrough. That wasn't coincidence. It was a strategic attempt to wear you down, to make you believe that your mission wasn't worth fighting for. The forces working against you knew that if they could exhaust you, they could make you quit before your impact truly began. But what they didn't count on was your resilience. They underestimated your strength, your faith, and your determination. This is why you face storms that others haven't. You were never just fighting for yourself, you were fighting for every life your presence will touch. The enemy wasn't trying to stop just one person, they were trying to stop an entire movement. But here's the truth, every attack, every setback, and every trial was only refining you. Instead of breaking you, it built you into something unstoppable. And now, the tides are shifting. What was meant to block you is about to be turned in your favor, because chosen one, you weren't just sent here to survive, you were sent to break chains. Generational curses are being broken. You were chosen to end cycles of pain, poverty, and limitation, so your descendants can walk in full divine power. Chosen one, you were born into a battle that started long before you arrived. Your ancestors carried burdens, fought unseen wars, and faced struggles they couldn't overcome. But you are different. You were sent to break the chains, to put an end to the cycles that held your bloodline captive for generations. What stopped them will not stop you, because you carry the anointing to shift everything. Look at your life. Notice how you've always felt this deep urge to do things differently. That's because you are the turning point. The patterns of fear, lack, and struggle that ran through your lineage end with you. Your choices, your mindset, and your determination are rewriting the story of your family. This is why your battles have been so intense, because you are undoing what took generations to build. But here's the truth. You are winning. Every step you take forward is paving the way for a future your ancestors only dreamed of. You're setting a new standard, one of abundance, strength, and divine favor. Your descendants, whether biological or spiritual, will walk in the blessings you are establishing now. You're not just breaking curses, you're building a legacy of power. And one day, when they look back, they'll see you as the one who changed everything. And that's why the opposition has been fierce, because chosen one, when you rise, your entire lineage rises with you. They fear what your lineage will become. The world isn't ready for the level of impact your legacy is destined to create. Chosen one, have you ever felt like people sensed something different about you? Like they could see a light in you before you even understood it yourself? That's because they could. The world recognizes power before it fully manifests. And make no mistake, what's inside you is powerful beyond measure. That's why you faced opposition, envy, and resistance. It's not just about who you are now, it's about what you are destined to become. You see, when someone carries a divine legacy, it intimidates those who operate in fear. Some people have tried to downplay your potential, mock your vision, or make you doubt your worth. But deep down, they know the truth. You are meant to create something far greater than they can comprehend. Your legacy is not small. Your impact will shake generations. That kind of power makes people uneasy. But their fear is not your problem, it's their confirmation. This is why your journey has been anything but easy. You were never meant to blend in or follow the path of the ordinary. What you are building is something the world has never seen before. The people who tried to block you were never truly against you. They were terrified of what would happen if you fully stepped into your power. But it's too late now. The shift has already begun. And what's coming next? It's bigger than you could have ever imagined. Your name will live beyond you. What you build today will echo for generations, transforming lives long after you're gone. Chosen one, your life is not just about the present moment. It's about the mark you're leaving behind. The choices you make, the battles you fight, and the wisdom you gain are shaping a legacy that will outlive you. Some people live and are forgotten, but not you. Your impact will be felt long after you've taken your final breath. That's the power of a chosen one. Your name will carry meaning far beyond your lifetime. Think about the greatest figures in history, the ones who changed the world. They didn't live for themselves. They lived for a purpose greater than their own existence. That's the path you're walking now. Everything you are building, whether in your family, your work, or your spiritual journey, is creating a ripple effect that will last for generations. Your words, your actions, and your energy are being woven into the fabric of history. This is why you felt such an intense pull to do something meaningful. You weren't sent here to pass through life unnoticed. You were sent to make an impact so deep that even those who come after you will feel its effects. And here's the truth. The work you are doing now will continue to speak long after you're gone. Your name, your story, your legacy. It's only just beginning. And that's exactly why the universe is aligning in your favor. The universe is aligning in your favor. God is ensuring that the right people, resources, and blessings come your way to solidify your legacy. Chosen one, nothing in your life has been random. Every delay, every redirection, every unexpected change, it's all been part of a bigger plan. The universe has been quietly working behind the scenes, moving the right pieces into place. What once felt like obstacles were actually divine setups, positioning you exactly where you need to be. Now the doors you've been waiting for are about to swing open. Have you noticed how certain opportunities have appeared at just the right time? How people have entered your life with wisdom, resources, or connections you needed? That's not luck, that's divine alignment. The right people are being drawn to you, not because of who you are now, but because of who you are becoming. The world may not fully see it yet, but heaven does. and heaven is making sure nothing stands in your way. This is why your spirit has been feeling the shift. Things that once drained you no longer have power over you. Old limitations are falling away. Everything that was meant for you is gravitating toward you faster than ever before. The tests, the battles, the waiting, it was all preparation. Now, chosen one, it's time to step boldly into what's been waiting for you. And the best part? The next generation will carry this even further. The next generation will be even greater. Your children, physical or spiritual, will carry your wisdom, power, and anointing to a level beyond imagination. Chosen one, what you are building is only the beginning. The foundation you are laying now will allow the next generation to rise even higher. Your wisdom, your breakthroughs, and your victories are not just for you. They are blueprints for those who will follow. They won't have to struggle the way you did. Instead, they will stand on your shoulders and reach heights you never imagined. Look at history. Every great movement started with one person, but it was the next generation that took it further. The seeds you are planting today will grow into something unstoppable. Your sacrifices, your resilience, and your determination are paving the way for those who come after you. They will inherit your strength, your vision, and your divine calling. And when the time comes, they will expand your legacy beyond anything you could have achieved alone. This is why you felt the urgency to move differently. You were never meant to build just for yourself. Your mission is bigger than one lifetime. It's a divine chain reaction that will continue long after you're gone. And here's the truth. The greatness inside you is only a glimpse of what's to come. The next generation will carry your fire, your wisdom, and your anointing to places the world has yet to see. Because, chosen one, you are not just leaving a mark, you are creating a dynasty. You are the beginning of a new dynasty. Your name, your influence, and your impact will shape the world in ways no one saw coming. Chosen one, this is bigger than you ever imagined. You are not just changing your own life. You are rewriting the destiny of your entire bloodline. Everything that came before you has led to this moment. You are the first of a new era, the one who breaks barriers, shatters limitations, and builds something that will last for generations. You are the beginning of a dynasty, and nothing can stop what has already been set in motion. Think about it. Every great legacy had a starting point. Someone had to be the first to step out of the cycle, to create something new, to lead with vision and power. That someone is you. You have been prepared, tested, and refined for this exact purpose. The struggles you faced were never meant to break you. They were meant to mold you into the leader your lineage has been waiting for. And now that time has come. Your name will be remembered not for what you endured, but for what you built. The work you are doing now will ripple through time, influencing lives long after you've left this earth. This isn't just about personal success. It's about transforming the future for everyone connected to you. You are stepping into a level of impact that generations before you only dreamed of. And this is just the beginning. Chosen one, everything you've heard in this message was not by accident. You were meant to receive this revelation, to awaken to the truth of who you are. You are the shift your bloodline has been waiting for, the battles you've faced, the doors that are opening, and the legacy you are building. This is just the beginning. The world may not see it yet, but soon they won't be able to ignore it. Now I want to hear from you. Are you ready to step into your divine legacy? Are you prepared to break the chains of the past and create a future filled with power, purpose, and prosperity? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one. Your words have power, so declare it boldly. Before you go, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. Because, chosen one, your journey is far from over. The best is yet to come, and I can't wait to see how your story unfolds.